to every scenario, right? She's the one that was hanging out with QB. She's a QB sympathizer. Nobody wants her around. She's problematic. She's gross. Even though she is beautiful, and I'll give her that, she is beautiful.
You seen her move on camera, sister?
Well,
You've
I've
seen
her? Yeah, I've seen her do a lot of.
Seen who? Seen who? Courtney. Oh.
Right? But just because she's beautiful on the outside and beautiful on the outside doesn't mean that she's pretty on the inside. So she needs to kick rocks and get away from this side of TikTok.
She looks inbred. I don't know where those.
No, she doesn't.
My ingrown may be overgrown. Look at her. Overgrown. No. She looks sad.
No,
she's a little chubby. She's a little chubby girl. Little chubby. She's so damn Ozempic for that fat ass. No shade.
No. I will drop you all.
No, because no shade.
Apologize now because I will keep it real. She's not fat. She's not ugly. She is very beautiful.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Seriously, you and me going at it, shade for shade, right? We're here and now, but she's not here, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't said anything negative about Monica, and Monica's not here, right? Like, the only thing I said is that she's gonna come for me. I'm gonna come for her.
But the difference between Monica and Courtney is Monica will find you. No shade. Monica will find you.
Courtney will find you, girl.
What do you mean find me?
Like not like that. Like I mean, like she'll go to every single live and find everybody. Like she'll like go to every single live and try to find everybody and then find you.
Okay, come.
And then she'll try to read you because you seen what happened last. Remember JV?
And here's the thing: is that
Girl.
what you're doing is you're asking for trouble because you need to know who you're fucking with, right? Because I, am nice and I keep it cute and try to be responsible and respectful. There is a line that if you cross, girl, you don't want to see that side.
Well, I'm not going to cross that line. She can cross that line.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that Monica, right? Like, if she wants to do that, she needs to recognize who she's talking to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's not the only one that grew up in, a go-getter street, right? Like, I lived in West Philly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Down and dirty.
Yeah, she be talking like I've experienced more than her. No shade. Not trying to be rude or nothing. No shade.
Hey, Monica. Everyone,
more.
we need her to
I
Monica,
know
Monica
how to throw down. You want to talk the shit, right? That's because you're on this internet. But let me tell you, if you were in front of me, you'd be laying on that floor.
Yeah, that's how I am. I talk shit on the internet in real life. I don't care who the fuck. Because, I'm not... this is my lifestyle, I just like talking shit for fun. It's like key. If it just can't take that, then don't take me serious,
But you know what you need to do, right? Like, and this is just my opinion, and you take it for what it is. But have that conversation. Like, if you want to shade, right? Just say that's what that is, right? Like, it's shade, right?
Yeah.
Because not everybody's from that demographic, right? Like, and I say it like the shade demographic, the read for read demographic, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, not everybody knows that, right? Like,
why do they enter those spaces that where it's prevalent? Like, how many people that be going into trans lives and that they just don't understand?
Trying to come in and like have conversations, right? To bridge the divide.
To find over the dolls.
I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be most of them do be disrespectful.
Well, that's how you come at them too, though, first, right? Like
it's really not debate talk because debating is when you're like presenting your argument and
you're respectful when you debate.
Well, no, not even that.
No.
Too. It's like being open to like change and like challenge each other's political views. All these bitches have said that they are never, ever, ever going to change their political views. They'll rather unalive than let, quote unquote, men invade women's spaces.
Right.
That's their thing, right?
So why call it a debate if it's not a debate?
Well, because it is a debate. It comes out as a debate. You talk to them, and they will have a civil conversation, right? It is how you approach the conversation, right? If you do it in a respectful manner, in an educational manner, it won't get to that.
So it's just a conversation.
Well, it's a debate, but it's a conversation at the same time.
That's, I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't think happy sisters did anything.
Are you under or what? I can't hear you. You like? What's going on with that?
Yeah. Me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I said I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's debating, but
Well,
it's me.
Could y'all hear that?
yeah, I heard your man. Or
We heard
man.
the trade.
That's what I mean.
That's a trade. No shit.
Oh, that's Monica?
Oh! Oh my God!
Girl.
Get her here, guys.
Pussy wet super like a super soaker, and he said, "Oh, it's wet like a super soaker." Let me see. Ooh.
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I apologize. That comment shouldn't come out of my mouth.
I do want to say one more thing about this to Jamie, just because this is like the third conversation, and every time we end it, it's like it's squashed. But you're not saying it's you have an issue. You're saying other girls have an issue, but they're not approaching me. So there isn't anything I can do. Anything I can, squash and make a.
Well, I spoke for them, but
it should be them. Like, why are you speaking for other people? You know what I mean? Like, because here's the thing.
because it's not that deep. It's just exactly I told you, like guilty by association. That's it.
If it's not that deep, why does it keep getting brought up, though?
If it's not that deep, then I should have paneled Courtney. I should unblock Courtney from all my profiles and have her on my shit. And then guess who's going to come for me tomorrow? Everybody. So it's not deep, but it's enough for you to understand. Okay, yeah, I get where she's coming from.
I do get where you're coming from, though.
Okay.
But I understand the guilty by association.
But see, here's the thing: is I don't think that you're guilty by association, right? Like, I don't think that I don't think that should be placed on you, right? Because you're your own person, and at the end of the day, what you say and how you represent yourself should be what people look at. It's your character, right?
Oh, I think Chloe wants to come up. Zoe.
Just like Josephine, you, right?
Well,
like,
I have to get going anyway. Thank you for having me up, Naomi. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
Bye, girl.
But just
Bye,
like
baby doll.
All right, just like you, Josephine. If you're up here and you're saying stuff out of pocket, right? Like, that's not a reflection on me. What you say, you have to own, right?
Yeah.
That's your shit. That's not my shit. Don't bring me into it. That's it's a you problem, not a me problem. Right? But don't think that, when I meet you in a room and, we're having a conversation, that I won't say something to you about it, but I'm not going to do it in front of a panel of people. Because I respect you, because you are part of my side, right? Like, I will say it to you there. You know what I mean?
I want to say something to that, because a lot of people, I guess, have ideas of me. And, if you mean by your side, I'm in, I hang around, people with you in, a group, sure. But, politically, no. People think I'm hypocritical and I'm on that side of things. I have my own opinions. I've said many times I'm not a women's rights activist. I don't care about protecting female spaces. I use the women's restroom.
I know what you say, and that's not what I meant. I meant when you're around, when we're all teaching it in a Discord or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all friends in there, right?
They don't get you, girl.
We're friendly in there, and that's where I will tell you about yourself. That's where I'm going to, I'm not going to do that here because of the fact that that's not our relationship, right?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
You better start running. They're going to come and get you.
Who?
I don't care. I don't consider trans women women.
No, they're not going to come. They all know her stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
They still call her a man.
I think men can use the women's restroom. That's my opinion. Fine.
They say what they need to say to her all the time. Just like they say what they need to say to me. And that's the thing, is that you need to, we need to learn that what they say and how their opinions are, right, are their own opinions. That doesn't mean that they hate you. It doesn't mean that they want to see you eradicated. It doesn't mean that they want to see you unalived or, that's just their opinion and how they're feeling, and that's what they want to get out. And, yeah. Just like how we want to, well, not me, but how, Jamie, you, right, like you think women are, trans women are women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's your belief, right? But at the end of the day, like, Jamie, do you not agree, like, there is a line that we need to gatekeep? Because I thought we had that conversation.
Well, I mean, it's just the way that, if I'm on my own panel and I'm talking to people, like, it's just education. Like, female is not woman. I get it from a cisgendered woman. Woman and female are the same thing. But I don't think a lot of cisgendered women today understand the world is changing. And we co-ed shared that word woman. I fall under the category type of a woman. That's why I think trans women are women. But we're not female. We're not taking that tag away from y'all. Y'all are always going to have that tag. Some of you can or cannot have children. Some of you can or cannot have periods. Trans women are never going to have that. So, it's just an education thing. I've had a lot of cisgendered women hear me say that, and they're like, I get it, I understand it.
Do me a favor.
I mean, because, they'll go through things that we don't go through, and they don't go through things we go through,
Mm-hmm.
So we can't really debate on things that we don't really know about.
Jaden is here. I'm sorry. Luciana, I'm going to drop you for a little bit. I love you. No, I just want to bring my Jaden up here. He's so cute.
You can just open the panel, right?
I heard that.
Yeah.
What did you hear? What do you mean?
Hi, babe. I just wanted to say really quickly regarding like the whole Josephine thing that when it comes to the whole guilty by association, like I could understand that if like she was just kind of sitting idly by, not saying anything. But I do just want to say, like, anytime Josephine...
5 minutes. I'm sorry to interrupt. It has been 5 minutes, and it's still at 16.5K, and there's 65 people in here. Guess what? Comments go off. You need to gift and tap if you want them to come back on. Got it? And
Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Send roses.
But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, anytime I've seen Josephine around any little bit of, like, racist behavior at all, she will call it out, like, right then and there. Like,
Josephine?
Yeah, Josephine. She will call
out. I'm sorry to cut you off, baby, but she didn't cut it off when she was running around. Cash was there. So she did not cut nothing off when she followed along with people talking about black people coming from Section 8.
But no shade, Jamie. No shade, Jamie. Girls say things sometimes, they don't really mean it. And it's still racist at the end of the day. But us doing this is going to probably make it 10 times worse.
Yeah.
That's no
and we had the talk already, Josephine. We had that talk already.
I mean, y'all know how these panels work. Like, I can't get a word in sometimes. Like, people are high energy. Like, I'm not gonna like be like, the savior to like stop like every like little racist comment that happens. The conversation keeps moving. It's like not really like much you can do all the time. Like on panels, people are shitty on this app. Like people are gonna say inflammatory things because they're hiding behind their phones. And like at the end of the day, it's like that's bad. Like what is it gonna do to tell them, oh, that's bad, don't say that? Like they're not gonna change.
Right, Josephine, and that's the thing is, like I said earlier, you say that stuff on here, but if you were in front of me, you wouldn't say that stuff because you know what? Again, you'd be laying on the ground.
Yeah, people don't say that shit in real life. Like, I'll have to understand. I mean, some people do, but it's...
Yeah, some people do, and they get laid down, though. They get knocked.
Let me catch a charge for that, because I will.
No shade.
It is shade. I'm being serious.
Oh my.
If you come at me and talk to me like that in real life, you're definitely going down.
Yeah.
No.
Mia and I had our run through with Courtney too. Like, you remember that girl? Like,
We ran ours for Phil's.
This is very off topic, but y'all should go get y'all some off Amazon 1,000 sheets edible wafer paper. It's so good. I don't even like.
What is that?
It is just edible too. Like it be tasting so good. Like it's so thin and like it melts on your tongue.
edible.
Edible
Yeah.
paper, girl.
I don't do the gum.
Well, no, it's wafer paper. Like, you know, like the things that go over like wafers.
Oh, I thought you meant edibles, as in like.
Oh yeah, you can get them as.
Josephine, I thought the same thing too. I'm not gonna lie.
You can get them as munchies if you want.
Ooh, we can get the crunch, honey. Give us that ASMR.
I'm going on mute.
Yeah, not too much. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like give my 2 cents on that, just because like I know Josephine does not support that at all. It's not her character. That was it.
We're getting closer, y'all. 19.2. Tap, tap, tap.
Oh, those comments are still, you know.
It's off until I get 20K, and I get some more coins on this panel.
Everyone should have like 30 coins, you guys.
And somebody needs to tell me how to mute myself because apparently my mute button went away.
You gotta go to settings,
I'm in there.
So yeah,
and then it says mute mic.
Jamie, if you have any more contentions, like say it now, because like if it's brought up again, like I'm just gonna be like, okay, like it's getting old because like we've had this conversation 3 times. You say it's blocked, and it's the next live panel. You're either blocking me from your live, which happened earlier today.
I've never blocked you. I have mods.
One of your mods blocked me from your live, and I think it's now. So,
Mhm.
No, I can't. I can't figure it out. No. Okay.
Yeah. No, girl, that's all it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is not the last time you're gonna. Monica is the way that she is. I don't know Monica, but I can already tell that person is.
No
going
shit on Monica,
to-
girl.
No shit on her, but I feel like she's not gonna stop until. Y'all have a conversation, and just knowing Monica for like 2 days.
Wait, Monica and Josephine got beef?
She doesn't want to have a
She's
conversation.
not gonna stop even if you guys have a conversation. No shade.
Yeah.
She's gonna go and read until this girl blocks her. No shade. I've
So
seen
I
it happen
block her?
before.
No, because she sits in panels and debates and talks about stuff where I am. So unless she wants to stop coming around all of us, right? Like she just needs to have that conversation now.
I read people I knew from like a year ago just for this bitch named Monica. No shade. Because the girls, I mean, it was her fault. I mean, they was talking about her a little bit. I mean, Jaden was there. Remember Jaden?
Which one was it?
When you were in opposition on the panel with Miss Wada and all them.
Oh yeah.
And Monica went up there and started reading girls, and I had to read them because they did call her a manly, cross-dressing, and stuff like that. And I was like, girl, and then somebody called her Brick. And it was like the bitch, and I read them, bitch, the only thing that's a brick between your, let me not. No. I had a reason, because no, sure, you're not going to go on Monica. And those girls I've known since I really first came on TikTok.
Right.
She came in so hot in that live. Like, we were just talking, and she comes in all hot. And just
Monica
starts
comes in
throwing
hot.
a pot about shit that wasn't even said.
And,
I'm like,
and that's what I'm talking about, Jaden. She
going
goes until you guys block her. No shit.
She comes in hot, and I know that, and I don't know her enough to message her and be like, hey, girl, like, let's have a conversation, like,
Mhm.
Well, and that's why who is doing that? She's cheating.
That kid.
Girl, you. If you're going to be doing that, you need to mute.
Oh my God. I'm like a man.
Woo!
I'm just kidding, girl.
I didn't know that. Girl. Yeah.
So I guess my question would be, like, why? Because, girl, I went to bed after the Brookie thing yesterday. It's very emotional, but it was also very draining, you know? So I went to bed, like, all day and all night. But I did wake up to see Muppet hosting a live with Monica's screenshot of her profile name. What was that about?
I thought I was going live with it. And we went together and did it.
Okay.
Because we were trying to call it out and, you know, get her to come over to the live and go about it, right?
Mhm.
But instead she ran, you know, instead of being an adult and having a conversation like all of us are doing right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're adults and we're able to have a conversation, and it doesn't seem like Monica is an adult. It seems like she wants to be a child, right? And not confront a situation. I mean, even me on a panel where, like Kylie was saying, where I was getting come at in different ways, right? I was still an adult, and I was still there, and I still had a conversation, right? Even if I didn't like what they were saying, even if I didn't want to hear what they were saying, right? I was still doing it. Because I'm an adult, and that's what adults do.
Yeah. You know, it's the thing about the call-out lives. Like, when me and Ava used to be friends, we called out a lot of bitches. And it's like, you can talk about someone's kid on one panel, but when it's time for us to make a call-out live, we just are nowhere to be found.
Jamie, is that why you didn't tell me what was going on with Ava when I asked? What's going on with
I
Ava?
don't think me and you, like, knew each other that well enough so I could tell you. But, yeah, that's all Ava wants to bring up is that I said the N-word while I was talking to Amor on Snapchat, no less. And I'm just gonna say it like this, like, bitch, I'm really hood baby. Like, no bitch is gonna educate me how to talk. However, I do know, like, coming onto spaces, you know, I know how to keep it cute. But me and Amor were talking, and Amor never checked me when I said that. So
let's be real, Jamie, right? Let's be very real, right? Like, it's a word, right? You're the only one that's going to be able to give it power.
Right.
So if it hurts you that much to hear that word, maybe reflect on the inside of why is it hurting me and how can I not let it hurt me. And I understand all the history behind it. Trust me, I do. I understand all that. But at the end of the day, it's just a word. It's letters.
The thing that Ava did not tell y'all is she's talking about when I was talking about someone's addiction. That's my daughter, by the way. And I could literally call my daughter and she's not asleep or whatever. And she will tell you. She and this other little girl, this is when I got off the Snapchat group chat. They were drunk. So the girls that first attacked me and plotted on me went against each other. And they did it in the worst way that I never did. They were saying you N-word with a hard ER, go pick cotton. They were saying all that to Ava. They were saying that to Ava. And then I'm finding out that Ava still invited them to the new Snapchat group chat. And I'm just like, bitch, you just don't like me for a personal reason, not because I'm racist, you stupid bitch. Like, because you literally have two real racists that called you the fuck out that I would never say that shit to you. So, bitch, you're jealous of me. I don't know. You can't admit it. But I just washed my hands with her. The last time I talked to Ava was on your panel, Naomi, when you told her, how old are you? Oh, okay. You're young. You're foolish. So, Jamie, hang out with people your own age. And Ava, bye. That was the last time I heard from Ava until today.
And I'm just spitting facts, right? That's all you need to do is spit facts. And that's what their issue is that they can't handle the truth. They can't handle facts because they're not grown. When we were their age, we did the same damn thing, and we had people guiding us. And that's what it is about. You have adults that will guide you in the direction. Look at Forbidden. Look at Zoe, right? Chloe and I, we are over here trying to you know, I'm doing Australian, English, all kinds of accents now. We're over here trying to guide them, right, into a way of getting their point across without looking like an ass.
Yeah.
Well, when you say forbidden guys, she calls Brookie an AGP, a fat lard, this, that, and the third, but she looks like all of those things.
It is an AGP, a fat lard,
but so is Forbidden. Like, I'm lost.
Oh, don't come at Forbidden like that. Forbidden has done a 180 and has been so good and respectful.
He's delusional.
I think what Josephine is saying...
We're all delusional.
But I think what Josephine is saying, like, the stuff that's getting put towards Brookie can easily be, like, directed right back to Forbidden.
Yeah, literally.
I know we've been.
I'm not saying Forbidden is an AGP. I'm saying they're in the same caliber of transition. That's just the reality of it.
No, here's the reality of the situation is that Forbidden is open to hearing her fault, open to being able to change and grow, right? Brock, Jeffrey is not. And yes, I told y'all, it will continue until he stops talking about my kid. You brought my kid into it, it's all done. Anybody else can say anything about that?
No.
I mean, I agree. I think when it comes
bringing your kids into this drama that's going on an app? Oh yeah, hell no. Nope, that's the line in the sand.
Right? And that's why I'm coming so hard.
You look pretty, sister.
Thank you, Mia. I just think, like, I don't know, her character's changing. I feel like she's trying to pander to y'all. And I told her this earlier. Like, I don't think she actually believes the shit she's saying. She's literally just pandering because she wants to be liked. Because, let's be real, Chloe and, like, I don't know if you were, but, like, I know, like, a lot of people in that group were literally, like, coming for her, like, telling her she was ugly, she has 5 o'clock shadow, this, that, and the third. And now that y'all are nice to her, she's feeling emboldened to say things to Brookie she would have never said, like, a week ago.
Well, look,
it's kind of delusional.
Drug, and I was the one that got her to wake up, right? I drug Forbidden. I made a video on her, right? I came into all of her lives, and it's not what she believed in, right? For me, the reason why I went after Forbidden, it was because of the fact that the way she was rage baiting, A, B, the way she was coming at biological women, and C, when you fucking drop me, bitch, after just the way that I come up there and I'm speaking to you in a polite, calm manner, and you just don't like what I have to say, please, girl, bye. You're done.
I'm just like, don't come for people with, like, things you can't really dig out them. Like, she's calling Brookie fat. Like, that would be like if I came for Jamie. That would be like if I came for Jamie for her voice. It's like, where am I coming from? Like, she doesn't understand where she's coming from. Like, she is fat. She's not possible. She has 5 o'clock shadow. No, she's delusional. She's actually delusional. Like, I swear to God, she thinks she's like the one.
Hold on, Meg. If you're here, bring her up. Somebody's.
She is delusional.
Bring her up. Brookie?
You're gonna have to. No.
Oh, I was like,
that man has no place in my panel ever.
I mean, I think what, like, Josephine is saying.
Somebody's gonna have to drop for Meg. Meg, you need to come up because we're not gonna do this if Meg's not here.
Hey, I'll stop talking about her.
No. We're gonna talk. We're gonna have that conversation. I mean, we already started this, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna have that conversation.
I'm about to get in my car because I have to go to work. So.
Don't start a conversation if you can't finish it, though, babe.
Well, I wasn't trying to start a conversation with her.
Is Meg Forbidden? Is that who that is?
Yeah.
I already talked to her. I talked to her earlier today. There's nothing more to talk about. We tried to, get into it, and she wanted to like play this little sob story. So.
Well, she's not playing a sob story. She is who she is, and she's changed, and she's grown, and she's done, you know, some reflection. And even if she still believes that, you know, certain situations she can do what she wants, that's her prerogative. But we will talk to her about it in a respectful manner, right? Like, Brookie came for me, and Forbidden is going after Brookie because of the fact that that's what, right? That's what Brookie's doing to me. There's loyalty. And if anybody knows me, if you are loyal to me and don't manipulate me, I ride for you.
Can I just get like this passed on?
W.
What is Forbidden? Like I've seen her before. I know she's overweight, and that's not me being a bitch. But like, what is she? I just need to understand like how she is.
What do you mean how she is, Mia?
Well, if we're gonna say she's an AGP or she's a
not an AGP
woman, like
nobody's saying that. No one is saying that Forbidden is an AGP. Brooke is. Jeffrey is.
Oh, okay. So we're comparing her to Brookie, basically. Just
somebody is comparing her to Brookie. I'm not comparing her to Brookie.
But no, y'all, we used to compare her to Brookie. Everyone compared her to Brookie.
And we moved on, and we apologized to Meg for that.
Wait, is her name Meg?
What? I'm sorry?
Is her name Meg? Like that's her actual name?
That's her new, the new name because we took Forbidden off of it and she made it TikTok Meg. Just like Zoe went from Timu, which she didn't like, so we stopped calling her Timu, right? And she made it Zoe.
Interesting. Oh, that explains it. Mm-hmm.
Because we're being grown-ups and we're being responsible and respectful. But we're also going to call out bad behavior, right? And if it's on our side, I'll do it in a VC. But if it's on an opposing side, I'm going to do it here. But I'll do it in a respectful manner. Like I came to Jamie, like I heard, you know, heard some shade, and I called her here and wanted to talk. And what did we come up with, Jamie? We were able to have a conversation respectfully.
We did, but when you say shade, I'm thinking like I was talking about your looks, your dress, your hair.
I don't that is shade, but I also see other things as shade. Like it's not just that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's when we can have a conversation.
Right. Yeah.
Well.
So where is my girl? Where is Meg at? She needs to come in here. Somebody get her.
I don't think she's watching the live though.
She's in here.
I don't know. I've spoken to her one time, I think, which was on a completely other, like, different live, and I'm guessing this is before she did this big switch. Because when I talked to her, she was very much, you know, trans women are women, and I don't know, I'm shocked that she
believes that, right? Like she believes that, but we sat her down and we had a conversation, right, about the respect thing. Like, subjectively, transsexuals are subjectively looked at as women in society, right? Objectively, we are transsexuals that were born either male or female, and we cannot. We'll make room. Who's ready to?
I can talk for her.
No. You had some stuff to say, so. Kai, I'll bring you back up. Oh, no. Kai, I'll bring you back up. Request, Meg. All right, let me finish my statement before we go into this. But objectively, we are males or females. We're just assimilating to be that of a male or a female. What is that? Disrespectful.
She doesn't believe she's a woman anymore. She's saying she's not. Like, she says that.
She believes that she's a transsexual, right?
Yeah, but does she, or is she trying to fit in? Like, that's what we were trying to get at earlier.
Why don't we ask? Let's see what is she here? Like,
All right, everybody mute. Meg, come up, unmute. Girl.
Yeah, I gotta go in 3 minutes.
Girl, what is your belief? Is this some? Do you believe you're a female, or do you believe that you're a transsexual?
First off, I never will ever believe that I'm a female. Let's get that straight. I said I'm slowly understanding that I'm transsexual. I'm not going to just say, oh, I'm transsexual when I don't even just But the more it's being explained to me, the more I'm having this understanding that I am of that. So yes, if you ask me, I definitely agree that I am a transsexual. I don't think I ever thought that I know one point I did think I was a woman, but even I told Chloe, even with that, I just feel more free knowing that I'm a transsexual, because it's when I thought I was a woman, I'd constantly try to uphold myself to something I knew that I would never be. So it's just more freeing for me now. And that's why I always said I feel better.
Yeah, but transsexual is describing something. Are you a man or a woman?
I mean, I don't call myself a man. I would call myself a mimic.
A mimic?
But, yes.
Can I ask what you think, a transsexual is? what's your, because you're saying...
That's what I'm saying. Even I don't know fully what it is, but I'm slowly what's being told to me. I'm feeling that.
Well, I think I'm just confused because it's, for me, if you're going to say that you're feeling like you're close to something or you're starting to get to something, but you don't even know what it is, it kind of gets to be the same thing of when people say that trans women say they're women, but they can't even describe what a woman is. No shade to any trans women who have that belief, but I just don't understand how you can claim that you are, you're starting to become something, but you don't even know what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if somebody doesn't know what they are, does that stop them from being any less of that thing?
I mean, if you're claiming that you because this is identity right here, right? It's not that you're claiming this is how you identify, and you don't know what it is. That doesn't make sense.
So
there's something.
I feel like you're not.
Hold on, Meg. So here's where I'm going to step in. We have a classification, right, system that needs to be put out there of trans experience. You have baby trans, you have toddler trans, right? You have teenage trans, and then you have adult trans. Where Meg she's at a toddler trans right now. Well, a kid, an infant, but turning into a toddler. She's learning, right? And it is our job as older transsexuals or transgender individuals to educate and let her make her mind up of what she believes and what she doesn't believe.
Look, all I know is I feel like my whole world has been redefined ever since I got my hormones. That's all I know. Am I trans? Am I transgender? Am I this or that? I don't know. I plan on having a full-length surgery, so I don't know what that makes me. But all I know is
a transsexual if you're having all of the surgeries.
Well, this is why I'm confused, because for me it's and maybe I'm in the wrong for this belief. Y'all can clock me on it if it is. But for me, with my experience, before I ever transitioned, I was fully confident that I knew what I was doing and I knew who I wanted to be. And that was the entire reason of me transitioning, because I had gender dysphoria and I knew that I wanted to look a certain way. So that's where I'm confused. Is it's I understand that you're saying you identify more at this label, but how are you going to say that you feel like something that you don't even really, as you're saying, you don't really know?
Here's the thing about...
That's what I'm saying. Just because somebody doesn't fully understand something doesn't make them any less of that.
Before I drop, I just want to say one thing. you are either in the category of man or woman. So just saying you're a transsexual is a cop-out. You need to fully address, like, your belief. Are you a man or are you a woman? We're either men or we're women. You need to have the balls to say one or the other, no pun intended. I respect someone that is, like, gonna, you know, even if I disagree, they're gonna claim full head on, I'm a woman. And I also respect the trans women who say, no, we are men. We're in a category of men. This whole, oh, no, I'm a transsexual, that's your mode of, like, how you're, you know, living in terms of your sex. But what is are you a man or are you a woman? Full force, just say it.
Okay, I'm a man. Does that make you feel better, girl?
There we go.
Jesus, like, I think it was the first time.
I have to speak on that.
No, isn't that what we just did? Like, we just told her what she was instead of letting her out for herself.
Yeah, well, you know, Josephine, she needs to answer for everything because apparently she's
you're full
that
grown.
girl.
You are full grown. I'm sorry. If you are full grown and you've made the decision to start hormones, you need to know what you are, babe. Or figure it out at least. I'm sorry. That's my opinion on it.
And that's a fair opinion.
But Josephine, how old are you?
I'm 23. I'm not claiming to be this, like, fully developed trans.
You're not one of the older people, or you're not old enough to, you know, educate somebody yet on how they should think or how they should feel because of the fact that you haven't had enough experience to get that to that point,
well,
right?
To be honest, no one's doing that but a psychiatrist or your therapist or something like that. To be honest, no one, it has nothing to do with things.
I'm not educating her. I'm saying you need to be full on with your opinion and not let other people try to dictate. Because I'm not dictating her opinion. I feel like she's been letting she's been getting into certain groups and pandering.
You see how you notice how you say I feel, like, you notice how you say that a lot.
What is it about?
Like, it's just your opinion, like. And I'm not saying your opinion isn't valid, but I feel like your opinion is your opinion, babe.
But I don't think you sound like you're not all there right now, girl. What's going on?
Excuse me?
Are you off that Tina right now? Like, what's going on?
Stop it.
You see, this is...
That is why.
That's not even shade. No, she's just kind of like...
If you talk like that.
Huh?
You will
because I'm not, because one thing I do not like doing is explaining myself. I hate explaining myself. I should never have to explain myself. You should see me and you should get it.
No, you should explain yourself if you're going to claim the identity of something that you're not even sure you are. Because if you're not truly that something, you shouldn't be representing that community, babe.
I feel like it's just a little crazy to...
She's supposed to say, I'm not sure, I'm figuring it out, but don't come up here and claim a laziness that you're... And I'm not trying to be mean at all. I'm really not. That's just
if you give me an option or one option or other, and you tell me to pick between the two, like don't try to switch it up the thing.
I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you that you should figure out what you think you are at your grown age, and that's no shade. It's just I feel like that's an important thing to know by. I mean, how old are you again, babe?
I know who I am, and I don't need.
But also, just put it like really well.
Like that's the thing. Who I am doesn't need to be figured out by you, honey. That's what I'm trying to say.
I think it's just the confusion for
the people who see me, the people who get it, and the people who don't, and that's okay because we're not all meant to be understood by each one another.
I don't think it's better
And what?
Right? Nia's asking, like, do you know who you are? That's what she's asking, like. Just making sure, like, you know what you're saying? Okay, that's all.
Yeah, that's my only thing. I'm not saying that I am here to dictate who you are or you have to pick something for yourself. I'm saying if you're going to go out and represent a community, then you better know that you can't be going out there representing that community. You don't even know if you're a part of it. You know what I mean? That's where my issue is.
But also, these people that you're hanging out with now, like a couple of days ago, they were like dragging down your neck, girl. Like they were coming for you, and now you're all like kikiing with them. So it's like, do you actually think this way, or do you think this way because you want to pander? Because you found people that you like.
Are you saying like? Let me finish. Speak. What I have an issue with is I've been in both groups, and I'd rather have somebody be shady to my face and talk real, like, to be the same way behind my back. And I'm trying to answer your question. Jesus.
Just keep going. Everybody.
When you're done talking, can I say something to the Forbidden?
Yes. Everybody needs to mute up. Let Forbidden finish her point, right? Meg, your point. Whichever, I don't know what you want to be called at this point, but yeah. So Meg, let's just finish your point, and then Jamie, you can address. But you know what? I want to give you props because you just clapped back and you stood up for yourself, and in a way that was respectful and conducive. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm just trying to say that I don't know on here. Like I said, I just came on here, and I guess it's a little, y'all can call it ignorant, whatever. I don't care. That I don't know fully about myself. I just know based off of what I know. I know that, like I take my hormones, and they make me feel like the best I've ever felt. And I'm sorry. I'm just kind of nervous right now. There's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, girl, and I'm standing up for you. Anybody that's gonna come at you, we're gonna address it, but we're gonna do it in a respectful manner, and we're not gonna dogpile you, right? That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it cute.
I just don't understand. I've always thought to myself, and I have my own views, and that will never change. And everything I've done after the fact of what I've learned from the people that came to me and talked to me, and we had conversations. I was saying, I'm still if something is still learning. And I never detected that I'm not still learning about things, but no one's gonna tell me who I'm not and who I am. No one's gonna push a narrative on me. And when that happens, I get a little testy because I'm just because I don't fit what you think I should fit, or act the way you think I should act, or do something the way that you think I should do it, doesn't make me any less of something that I say that I am. And that's all that I shouldn't be said.
So at the end of the day, what do you think you are at this point? As we know that this is ever changing, right? Because you just started your journey, right? Do you believe that you're just learning who you are, or do you believe that you're a transsexual? Do you believe you're a transgender? Do you believe that you're a self-ID?